Business Costco. So my goal today is to show you guys everything that you can only get at a business Costco. I don't come here very often, but there are certain things that you really can't find at any other regular Costco. And I mean, it's really significant. 5-gallon bucket of Kikkoman. Oh, and then right next to it, what is this? It's a bucket of pickles. At first I was a little confused. I thought literally this was like potato chips. This is a bucket of pickles. A bucket of pickles. Okay, obviously a regular sized family, even me with 5 kids, you're not buying a 5-gallon bucket of pickles or soy sauce. But really, when it comes to the food, it's catering to restaurants and mini marts, convenience stores. Good example of something you'd only need if you're a restaurant owner is this giant container Caesar salad. Maybe you like Caesar salad, so yeah, it'd be a good deal here because this whole thing right here, 1 gallon of Caesar salad, 19 bucks, which I'm guessing is a good deal compared to the small bottles. Thousand Island dressing, yeah, they got you. Ranch, I don't know, we might go through this whole thing though with our family. And then of course they got the regular stuff here. For the most part, you will find a lot of the foods and snacks and things that you love at a regular Costco. They just won't have as much. For example, the produce section, not as many organic options, catering to restaurants. I'm actually gonna go there next. Way bigger volumes, which is kind of cool. I don't come here for the really big volumes of things, but once in a while, there's a few things that I do love that I pick up here, and that's why I stop by. Something I'm definitely not buying here is this. Not buying that. So tell me, do they have this 1-gallon container of mayo at a regular Costco? Because that's a lot of mayo. I know what they don't have at a regular Costco. Oh, damn sure. Heavy duty mayonnaise. I don't even know what that means, but that's 30 pounds. When I was in Cleveland, Ohio, I was at a Costco there and I saw a huge can of tomatoes, whole tomatoes, San Marzano tomatoes. I think they call it in the restaurant industry a number 10 can. Tell me if that's correct, chef. But the reason I bring it up is you can't find it at a regular Costco or none of ours. You get it in the smaller, I think, oh, what is it, 28-ounce can. It was a hella good deal. And because we make pasta sauce in bulk, it'd be nice to have. In fact, I kind of need it for today. See, they've got the regular Prego, they've got the Rouse, they've got all the regular canned tomato, packages you would normally see. But this right here, this seems like a good deal. Now I'm specifically looking for the San Marzanos, but this whole can, which now that I'm looking at it, at $5, that's a hella good deal. I might have to get this one if they don't have what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, look, it says the number 10 can, I was right. Look, $5 for that whole can, that's a hella good deal. A number 10 can of pizza sauce. I still don't know why they had those San Marzano tomatoes at that specific Costco. I have a theory that maybe it's because closer to Italy. Does that sound dumb? But literally, I've never seen those before. I've never even seen them like at a restaurant supply shop. So that was just my theory. Any bean lovers here? This is a giant 25-pound bag of black beans. 50-pound bag of pinto beans, and then garbanzo beans. That's a lot of beans. So I used to make clam chowder back in the day, and if I was gonna feed a small little army, this is the can size I would get. Chopped sea clams. That's a lot of clams. These 2 giant cans, each one of them are 3 pounds each, 23 bucks. So if you're new to this channel, or you don't know me from my vlog channel with my wife, I have 5 girls. So it's awesome being able to cook for so many people because I can cook different dishes. I can cook a lot of volume and have a lot of people that eat my food. But man, there's something about working at a restaurant that just makes you so much better at cooking because you're just doing volume every single day. When I first met my friend Matt, a cook named Matt, I asked him, how many steaks do you think you've cooked in your career or during your time as a chef at restaurants? And he said 100,000. I was doing the math because at first I was like, that seemed kind of unreal. But literally, if you break it down every single night, and sometimes, he's probably working an 8 to 10 hour shift. Many weeks, probably 6 to 7 days a week. Over the course of a decade, that's totally possible. For me to do that at home, even with $5, impossible. Shout out to all the chefs and the cooks. You're doing your thing, we love it. Okay, I've been looking for this peanut oil. So we've been deep frying with peanut oil a lot lately. This is 4.5 gallons, which is a ton. Let's see what the ingredients are. I know it seems like obviously it would be peanut oil, but sometimes they put some kind of other things in there. Peanut oil with dimethylpolysiloxane added to reduce foaming. Okay, well, probably won't get this today. But if you want peanut oil, especially if, oh, turkeys, that's why they got this. Makes sense because look what it's next to. Stuffing, a giant box of stoved up stuffing. This is for those people that like to deep fry turkeys. This whole thing is 60 bucks, which if you know anything about oils, especially peanut oils, that's a hella good deal. I think I buy a gallon of peanut oil at my restaurant supply store. Typically that costs me 20 bucks, which is still not a bad deal, but 20 bucks times 4, 80. That was half, so like 90 bucks versus, what was that, 6 bucks? You're saving a lot of money. The good thing about the peanut oil I do use though is it's 100%. No stabilizers, no like defoaming agents, so I like it. I like my peanut oil pure. Biggest box of Pop-Tarts you ever seen. They got it 48 for $10.49. I mean, that's gotta be way better than the grocery stores. Speaking of Pop-Tarts, Judy and I were talking about foods that aren't as popular anymore, like cream of wheat. Pop-Tarts. I feel like Pop-Tarts kind of lost a little bit of its, you know, appeal. It's not as popular anymore. This is something I can see a peanut butter lover buying. 35 pounds. How much do you think this is? Put it in the comments. It's a lot. And what is it? It's creamy too, not chunky, because nobody looks at chunky peanut butter. Okay, the other day I was talking about how I should have totally bought brown sugar from Costco, regular Costco. Look, this whole thing, 7 pounds, $7. But what about this guy? This is 25 pounds for $22. That's crazy. Like if you're a baker, definitely come to Business Costco. Oh, by the way, shout out to my viewer who I just met that works here at this Business Costco, Maya. She told me I had to tell everybody this one thing. If you're interested in getting anything from a Business Costco, they've got 2-day delivery. Just a little insider knowledge. I mean, it's not really insider knowledge. I didn't know that, but she just told me that and she insisted I share with you guys. So shout out to you. Thank you. It was nice saying hi. And for all of you guys that don't have a Business Costco near you, 2-day delivery. You can get all this stuff delivered to your door. You don't have to go out. All the baristas out there or the coffee stands, they got you. All the syrups, cherry, hazelnut, French vanilla, coconut. And I know these aren't necessarily just for coffee drinks, but also Italian sodas, which I bought once, I think cherry flavor, and we still have it. For a regular family that doesn't drink it a lot, it lasts forever. I'm curious, did you guys know Seattle's known for coffee? Which I know sounds like a dumb question, but did you also know we are known for espresso stands? So think about like a tiny little building, almost like a shed-sized building, in some cases even smaller than that, all over the Seattle area, and you drive up to it. Drive-through coffee stands. I don't think that's a thing in the rest of the country, but I'm curious. Let me know if you're in a city that does have espresso stands. I thought it was common until I started traveling outside of Seattle, but yeah, not only are we known for coffee, we really love it to the point where we need stands everywhere. And this is in addition to Starbucks, which is all over Seattle. So espresso stands, it's a thing. Also a thing, 120 ounces of Hershey's chocolate, $10. I'm in the noodles section and this is new. Indomie goreng noodles, which looks delicious. I'm like freaking starving. But right next to it, I saw something even cooler. And it's not the bulk. I mean, this is just like probably a standard size of Shin Black ramen. But what's cool is, look, with beef bone broth. I wonder how good that is. I mean, I bet you it's delicious. I'm just curious about the nutrition value, because beef bone broth is the broth. That's the stuff you want to be drinking as much as possible. Which, funny enough, today I'm gonna be making beef bone broth. But yeah, now you can get Shin ramen with beef bone broth in it. You know, in our house, we use a lot of chicken bouillon. I don't know if I could ever justify this purchase. Nor chicken bouillon. Yeah. What is this? 7.9 pounds. 75 gallons of chicken stock with this. And it's only $18.89. What's the expiration on this guy? October 01, 25. So it'll last you a year. I don't think we would go through this much in a year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this stuff is bomb and I believe is used quite a bit in Mexican cooking. The tomato chicken bouillon. Tomatoes have a lot of natural umami in it. I think there's like something inside of tomatoes that actually create a lot of umami. So it makes sense that they would mix tomato with chicken bouillon. Or I wonder if that's just tomato bouillon. But when I cook, sometimes I'll add a couple of tomatoes to a dish. We do this quite often for sinigang, which calls for tomatoes, but the difference when you don't have a tomato versus having a tomato is pretty big. All right, it is Halloween, so this is a spot that all the very generous homeowners go to get candy for the kids of the neighborhood. I remember once in a while you'd see somebody giving away the king size Milky Way bars or king size anything. Just as a former kid, let me tell you, when you come here or anywhere that sells king size candy bars and you give it away for Halloween, lots of brownie points for you. Everyone's gonna love your house and we're gonna remember you. I still remember to this day where that house is when I grew up as a kid that gave away king size candy bars during Halloween. Pretty special and very generous. Not really as common or as popular, but if you love crunch bars and you just want to get a giant thing of crunch, Business Costco's got you. Again, another thing that's not as popular anymore, but they still got it. Three Musketeers. I can't even remember the last time I saw somebody eating one of these. Butterfingers. Ooh, look at this. Kinder Joy. This is a more modern candy. Kids love it, but personally, I'm not a fan of that chocolate. Reese's Nutrageous. It is pretty over the top there. I just noticed there's a lot of Reese's here, so I showed you the Nutrageous. They got Reese's Big Cups. They got Reese's Miniatures. They got Reese's Sticks. Reese's Take 5, which looks like that, I guess. They've got just your standard Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. They've got the Reese's Big Cup with Pieces. Reese's Fast Break. Wonder what's the difference, Take 5 and a Fast Break. I wonder if it's just a shape. But where are the Reese's Pieces? Come on now. This is cool to see. Little fruit jelly cups. Kids will love that. $7, that's a good deal. And they got enough sugar. Curious for any of the parents out there. Our kids, they go trick-or-treating. We give them, 1 or 2 candies a day for a couple of weeks. But almost always, there's leftovers. By the year following, we find the last bits of candy that they didn't eat. Does that happen in your household? I mean, it's crazy how much candy you can get. Free candy. Halloween. It's awesome, but we always have leftovers. I mentioned that this place is catering towards like mini marts or convenience stores. Have you ever seen a huge pack of high chews? This whole thing, $11.49. They also have high chew bites. Never heard of that. Why would you have high chew bites? Just little high chew in individually wrapped packages. We got that. Reese's filled pretzels. Yeah, they got it. And this is the section I'm here for. Gum. All this is gum. All the gum that you see when you check out at a grocery store or you're paying for gas at a gas station. Yeah, this is where they get it. I literally wait to buy gum till I come here. So look, they've got this one. Double mint gum, 40 count, 5 pieces each, $10.49 for this whole thing. 26 cents per piece. Now a $20 retail value. Oh, okay, there you go. About 50% off. You go through a lot of gum. 5 girls that all love to chew gum, even the little ones. It's cute seeing a little kid chew gum, but yeah, this is our go-to. This will last me 2 weeks. We got a lot of Skittles here. I got the original Skittles, but a big box of them. They got Skittles, if you really like snacking on them, in this huge plastic bin. Sour Skittles, wild berry Skittles, maybe my favorite, tropical Skittles. A big ass box of Skittles gummies randomly. Now my new favorite, Skittles fruit snacks. I wonder what's the difference between these and the gummies. Okay, this is a first. Pickle in a pouch on the go snack. Big Papa, and then they got pickle in a pouch. Hot Mama, which I'm assuming is spicy. Great place for pickle lovers. This sounds hella good. Dragon fruit, just dried. Package looks a little better than the actual thing though. This is getting kind of out of hand. The Reese's dipped animal crackers. Man, Reese's is killing it. One thing that's nice about Business Costco, it's pretty chill. Even when it's busy, which right now is kind of busy, it's still not even close to being as busy as a regular Costco. I mean, look at these aisles. I mean, most people aren't vlogging like me, but it is nice to be able to just kind of browse and not feel like you're getting in the way of people, which I never get in the way of people. I always respect people that are in a hurry because you don't want somebody vlogging while you're trying to shop for something. Get in the way of your potato chips. Okay, I wasn't gonna buy anything that I didn't need, but I have never, ever seen this Flamin' Hot multi-pack. Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Dorito chips, Limon Crunchy, Flamin' Hot Doritos. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, with lemon. Flamin' Hot Funyuns. Try this, underrated. And then Flamin' Hot fries. I wasn't gonna do it, but it's not that cheap. 20 bucks. I can treat myself though. This is awesome. I don't think you can get this at a regular Costco. The kids are gonna love this. I better calm it down because this is too full. This is too full. I was gonna get 2 things, now I got 3 things. By the way, have you seen that Flamin' Hot Cheetos story about the guy that came up with it? It's pretty cool to hear what that guy and his family went through, you know, how hard he worked. It's pretty inspiring because, I mean, I just showed you all these different Flamin' Hot flavored snacks. I remember growing up in the 90s in Southern California, eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos and Flamin' Hot Funyuns. They did have it way back then, but probably not in very many places. And who would have ever thought that that was something just the average guy came up with, wasn't something that was, you know, thought of from a corporate level or some kind of, you know, food scientist. Just a regular dude. Love it. Inspiring. And now that guy's a successful exec at, I think, is it PepsiCo? I forget which company. Frito-Lay. I don't know who owns it, but yeah, he's a exec too. That's an American story. If you get a chance to watch the Flamin' Hot Cheeto docu-movie thing, watch it. It's really cool. I don't know how much is true and how much is, you know, kind of exaggerated or dramatic or dramatized, but it's a really good watch for sure. 2 pounds of green onions, 25 pounds of carrots for 20 bucks. Good deal. Huge bag of tomatillos for that salsa verde. Lots of Mexican restaurants probably shop here. Maybe taco trucks even. 5 pounds of serrano peppers, 15 bucks. Smells nice. So you can get a bigger thing of kimchi here too, bigger than the one that I normally buy. I don't know if it's double the size. It looks like it might be. This is only 13 bucks. This is perfect for parties. This whole jar of salsa, $16. I bet it's hella good too. It looks good. Better than that, I'm a Pico de Gallo fan. Same thing, 16 bucks. That was the entrance I came in from. And look, keeps going all the way over there. Way over there is the meat section. I don't know about you guys, but there's something calming about shopping for food. Maybe that's why you like watching this channel, because I do a lot of grocery vlogs. By the way, subscribe. If you like grocery vlogs, I go grocery shopping and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed grocery shopping way before I ever vlogged about it, but I remember thinking years and years ago, how cool would it be if I could do vlogs about just shopping for food? Another thing you can only get here at Business Costco, 32 pounds of plain yogurt. Yes, they got that. Need a legit Parmesan cheese wheel. Yeah, they got it here. 134 bucks, which is a really good deal compared to if you were gonna just buy a wedge like this, but you gotta cut it. If you're gonna do that fancy in the cheese wheel, you know, pasta thing, right here. The Yakult drink, just a different brand. 50 of these, under 10 bucks. I don't know how many gallons that is, but it's 32 pounds of sour cream. Hella butter. Butter that you can find at a regular Costco. Butter spread that I don't think is at a regular Costco. This big bin of butter, Kerrygold butter, same price as regular Costco. Whatever reason, talking about butter is making me really hungry. I didn't really eat a big breakfast either, so I'm starving. 5-gallon bucket of margarine, which is not really butter, but some people use it. I don't know, why would you use margarine? What's the point? Maybe because it's spreadable. This whole thing, less than 30 bucks. Oh wow, the one thing I want to show you more than anything else, there's only 1 box left because this is probably the best deal here at Business Costco. I have to do some math. Okay, 12 times 15, 180. 12 times 15, is that 180 eggs? 180 eggs, $42, good deal. I don't think Business Costco ever runs out of milk. They got tons and tons of milk, which makes sense for a restaurant. They need a lot of dairy. My favorite milk company right now, not organic, but it's legit, is this Dairygold whole milk. Normally I would buy this pack of milk, but we already have milk at home. 4 half gallons, $10. I'm not gonna really vlog that much about the meat department because I have done whole Business Costco meat department vlogs, but I'm just gonna show you a couple of things here. Like this, pork shoulder, which I would use for sinigang. This giant thing. This is 22 pounds of meat for $35. That is a hella good deal. You could use whatever you need and then freeze the rest. Pork belly, which I want to buy, not today. This whole thing, which makes for a lot of good eats, 35 bucks. If you're into grass-fed meat, they got this stuff from New Zealand. This is a whole loin, New York. So you can get a whole bunch of good steaks out of this. 69 bucks. Expensive, but it's 100% grass-fed, so much better for you. They got a good selection of grass-fed beef here. They got the log ground beef, 30 bucks for that whole thing of ground beef. The kids are always asking for strawberry milk, which they have here. I don't know, I don't like the idea of artificial flavors, and usually they use artificial flavors. Let's see, sugar, obviously lots of sugar in there. Natural flavors, carrageenan, red 40, strawberry flavor. I don't know, that's probably artificial. But I was thinking, I can make my own strawberry milk. If you've made strawberry milk, what do you put inside of it? I'm assuming just strawberries and sugar. But then do you strain the strawberries? Because you don't want the seeds in there. I should try it. If it's good, I would make it for the girls more often because it's a nice little treat, somewhat healthy. Definitely if you're caramelizing a lot of onions, which I did yesterday, right here. 50 pounds of onions, $15. As I mentioned, their produce department, not very big at all. I'm not kidding. Literally, this is it right here. This little section. Sometimes it's bigger, sometimes it's smaller. Today it's smaller. They don't even have organic bananas. Can you believe that? One of the best parts of going to a convenience store, drinks galore. So they got plenty of drinks. Let's start with water. They got the Fiji in different size bottles. They got Essentia, which I believe is a Pacific Northwest company. They got the Smart Water, and they've got a lot of sparkling water. They've got Italian mineral sparkling water, Kirkland brand. They got Shasta. They got the, well, this is sparkling water, but they got the Bai. They got the Perrier, San Pellegrino, different size bottles, different flavors, plastic bottle, more flavored San Pellegrino. They got it in a can and flavored. They got the coconut water, Vita Coco, this Kirkland stuff, which I love. I don't need it. They got this brand too, which I don't think I've ever seen at a regular Costco. Maybe they got it. C2O, coconut water. I don't worry too much about this, but of course, you guys always have to tell me everything. About every toxin, about every, bad ingredient in the food, which by the way, I do appreciate. I like to know, because that coconut water, that little container is lined with plastic, which some believe could leach into the drink, depending on how long it's sitting there. I don't know how true that is, but it's a thing. I don't overthink it though. As long as the rest of my life is fairly healthy, and it is. And I just like to enjoy life. You only live once, so. Okay, this would be perfect right here. This sparkling apple juice from Martinelli's, but these tiny little bottles. Like I said, I don't need anything, so I don't want to buy it, but I'm gonna remember this because sometimes we have fancy dinner nights, and instead of the girls having wine because they can't, we give them sparkling apple cider. They got the fancy Martinelli's in small bottles. See, that's cool. Martinelli's regular apple juice. They got the Martinelli's in a big bottle. Lots and lots of soda and juices. Lots of juices. Yoo-hoo! Animal lovers, look away right now. Just look away right now. That's a whole goat. Lots and lots of lamb. All this from New Zealand, same company that does the grass-fed beef. French lamb back, ground lamb, lamb shoulder, lamb leg, lamb cubes. Find the frozen section, kind of reflects what you would see at a regular Costco, except they're gonna have these big boxes where you're gonna buy things like mozzarella sticks in bulk. But outside of that, you can find almost all of this. There's nothing really that special or unique. I guess like a lot of the other things, you're just buying it in bulk. Croissant dogs, maybe? You can't find that. I'm so hungry. I'm just gonna leave now. I've got everything I needed. I did pretty good. Only 3 items. Flamin' Hot multi-pack, which is awesome. Can of tomatoes. And then our favorite gum right now. Forgot to go to the cooking section. I have to go to the cooking section. I've already bought everything I really need and that I like from this area. I just wanted to show you just how crazy the prices are here. So especially if you're just starting your life and want some brand new stuff. This 12-inch frying pan, $20. In fact, it's on sale right now, so there you go. $20 for this legit non-stick frying pan. 8-inch frying pan, actually more, 24 bucks. I always vlog this, but this wok right here, this is the kind of wok you want to get. No chintzy wooden handle, nothing against them, but you want this metal handle that's welded. What is this? This is carbon steel, so it's fairly light. Burn off whatever's on the outside of this, and you got yourself a legit high quality wok that will last you for life for $12. Stock pot, this is freaking giant. You could totally deep fry turkeys with this. Okay, storage containers with lids. Or Tupperware drawer becoming a mess. It's more stressful to look for something than to just like, I don't know, put it in a Ziploc bag. I got this multi-pack right here, which comes with 16 pieces, so I'm guessing it's 8 different, size Tupperwares. $15. Just skip Tupperware, just go for this right here. Business Costco, I'm telling you, more Tupperware. Cambro, and that's a really good brand too. I actually have a whole bunch of stuff from them. All kinds of containers. All of them come with lids. And so this is another cool thing. A lot of them, because these are restaurant grade or specific for people that are cooks and chefs, they have the measurements on the side. Helpful. Lots of appliances. Definitely all this is overkill for the normal kitchen, though I do want this. If somebody wants to be very generous and give me a $3,000 dishwasher because we need it for 7 people, this is the one I'd want right here. But I heard they're gonna have a sale on KitchenAid mixers here soon. Now this one's the commercial grade, it's $729, but yeah, look at your regular Costco because I think it's on sale this holiday. Now, I will tell you, these prices aren't going to be as impressive for these appliances, but it's because it's for restaurants. This deep fryer is $400, but I'll tell you, I bet you it makes some crispy French fries. Biggest rice cooker I've ever seen, $250, like what you see at the old Chinese buffets. It's a commercial size freezer. Look, I have to step back just to get it in the frame. Whoa, that's nice. I buy a whole animal once a year. So this, it has some baskets over there. That's what you want. But yeah, I need to build a bigger house. Vitamix, maybe my next purchase, unless you want to send me one. Vitamix, because our Blendtec is getting kind of old, and from everything I've been researching and other cooks telling me, Vitamix is the way to go. And it's on sale right now. I'm not gonna buy it. Just one more aisle though. Just one more aisle. Kitchen tools and utensils. I love the restaurant grade stuff. Heavy duty, able to handle, no pun intended, a beating. $10. 2 kitchen shears, which are always useful. My lord, $8. I often tell you guys, a good can opener is underrated, and this is the best can opener I've ever used in my whole life. I will never ever use some, a tiny little thing. This thing is only $10, so yeah, for $10, best can opener ever. It's here at Business Costco. You can never have too many mixing bowls, squeeze bottles, more mixing bowls, sheet pans. Yeah, got it all here. Best price around. And I'm done. And I'm still hungry. Okay, that was my Business Costco. Show you what they got here that they don't have at a regular Costco vlog. Hit like, let me know what was the most interesting, what was shocking, what was surprising, and subscribe if you're a food lover like me that loves to eat and cook and want to watch more food vlogs on my channel. All right, talk to you guys later. $35.